You know what I'm saying? She was fucking getting abused by the nigga, and I was holding him down. Like, he just an insecure motherfucker, but that's neither here nor there. But the truth is, that's the ploy, I guess, him and his label trying to put together so he could come back or do whatever he's doing out there. But the nigga just, like, you told, bro, that ain't nothing. Like, accept what you did, live with it, and that's that. But the funny part is, like, he can't live with it, so he's making up all types of excuses, man. His money is low. Like, all that shit they talking about, man, like, come on, bro. Like, it's me. I know the ins and outs of all his business. He was say, I came in a millionaire, I'm going to leave a millionaire. And that's just that. It's nothing more to it. Like, it ain't nothing more to it, man. I don't got to lie. I don't got to hide nothing. Like, I am who I am. I do what I say I do, and that's just that.
Towards the end, right, like, you know, of the whole relationship, Tekashi said that, you know, he felt you guys were being dishonest because there was show money missing and you guys were lying about it. He said that on the Breakfast Club interview. Did you ever take any money without his knowledge? Were you siphoning money off the top? Did anybody do that?
Never. Nobody. Like, Akademiks, man. Again, y'all know what's true and what's fake, man. Like, you're in the business, okay? There are people that handle certain amounts of money, and you know this. He had a business manager. I had my accountants. I had Tashia from MTA Booking. I had Nicole, which is my assistant. They all handled the funds. Like, if he had any proof behind that, he'd have showed it. I would have been sued. Like, the point is, I'm a millionaire. He was mad. Like, I've made deals. He's not the only artist I work with. Like, that's just that. I came in jail a millionaire. I'm gonna go home a millionaire with probably more money than I came in with. It's just that simple. There's no need. It was never a need for me to steal anything or siphon or any other words you might come up with. Like, it didn't happen, man. Like, so the spreading in my name ain't gonna work. First off, and if I did, I'm tough. Act like I'm not a square. I'd have said I took it. Like, I'm tough, my nigga. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, at no point could he do anything to me or nobody else. If I took money, I'd have said, yeah, I took that nigga money. And
this call is from a federal prison.
He wouldn't have had nothing to say. It's just that simple.
Shotti, I remember one time I was in the studio with you and you said this vividly. You said, yo, I'll do anything for this kid. I'll lay my life down for him. Do you regret, you know, like statements like that? Or even do you regret like bringing him so close to like how you guys are?
Let me tell y'all niggas something, bro. I don't know who need to hear this. I don't know if the person out here who's watching this video is like thinking about committing crime. So I'm gonna make this shit real clear and quick. This nigga got 15 years. There's not enough millions in the world to make me do 15 years, bro. First of all, $1 million that you have when you go in 15 years later, it's not going to be $1 million, bro. Inflation of prices, that shit going to be like 300 grand, 400 grand. I don't think reality has set in with Shotti yet, and that's kind of sad, bro. I think he still thinks that he has a card. He still thinks that he has a piece on the board. He doesn't. This nigga is in jail. He is locked down 23 hours a day unless he's in a certain facility with more benefits. But it's sad, it's fucked up because reality still hasn't set in with Shotti. This nigga is living in fucking Alice Wonderland, bro. You hear this nigga? This nigga is crazy, bro.
Moving that he had some of the knowledge, because that's another thing that Wack 100 said. He said, if you're going to have somebody who's a high-prized asset like 6ix9ine, he's not supposed to know when the shootings and the robberies about to go down. And he's not supposed to make a call.
This is Wack, whatever Wack says has no concern or no, it holds no merit on nothing I did or my people do. First and foremost, let's get that out of the way, right? Secondly, we are who we are, bro. Like, there's no regretting anything. But the fact that you said that means that you know that we were loyal to him. Aside from what he's normally saying, he's running around saying nobody was loyal to him. But you know firsthand that we were loyal. Am I right?
Yeah.
For the fact that you even asking that question. All right, so the fact that you even...
To be honest, I had that
Hold on. No. Hold on. Before you go any further, the fact...
Yo, when the shit get muffled, are they being recorded? Like, it's weird how they muffle shit. I know sometimes when shit get muffled, they tell you that you get recorded actively. So I think that's a part of the conversations that's kind of interesting to the people that's listening also. So I hope they're careful with what they say.
That you're even asking me a question about our loyalty, or if we felt that he violated our loyalty, that means we were loyal to him at one point. So whatever he's saying holds no merit, man. And even if I'm gonna go to this, man, worst case scenario, if I did fuck Sarah, did Kuda B fuck Sarah? Did Melly fuck Sarah? Did Crippy fuck Sarah?
He said he didn't tell. He said he didn't tell on Kuda B. That's what he said. He says he never told on Kuda. He said Kuda told on him.
Why Kuda told on him? Why the fuck? Are you serious?
That's what he says. He quotes an article.
Y'all know this public record, man. Like, Y'all know everything is public record. Kuda B ain't telling that boy, man. Kuda B ain't do that, man. Tell the boy stop lying. Like, why is Kuda in jail and he's not? Like, common sense will tell you that, man. Don't try to... Yeah.
Would you do anything different? And also, you know, like, you know, when we were doing that interview, like I saw like, you know, there was a DM. I guess your son had reached out to him. Like, would you ever forgive 6ix9ine? Ever?
Give him? Not like he's forgiven. Like not just a boy. Like he gotta forgive himself at the end of the day. he don't like how he living, man. Like he don't like that. He doesn't like hiding. He's hiding. He don't got no money to pay security. You know what I'm saying? Like money ran out, man. Like it's over for him. That's just that, man. I'll call y'all back in like I'll call you back, man. You know what I'm saying? So we can finish this stuff. I'll call you back, all right?
We were just talking about the Kuda B thing, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest. You know, hearing his take,
you gotta have a strong ass spirit to laugh at the nigga that's rocking a mad jewelry while you in jail. And don't listen to this and think that this is me coming at Shotti, because I'm coming at Shotti a lot in the video. I think both these niggas are stupid. I think Shotti tried to get over on 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine tried to get over on Shotti, but Shotti just lost. You feel me? But a lot of things that he's saying does make sense. I don't think that he fucked Sarah. Like I said in part 1, I do think that 6ix9ine money is running out. I do think a couple of things that he's saying is the truth. I just don't believe that he's telling the whole story about anything, because he doesn't want to look bad on the things that he did. So let's be real. You're not getting a bunch of millions from signing a bunch of rappers. Like 6ix9ine got millions because he was 6ix9ine. He was hot. The average rapper is not getting millions of dollars when they sign. So if you represent them, you're not getting millions. You're not getting hundreds of thousands. You're not. It ain't like that. Like, he's lying about some of this money that he said he has.
you know, he's been on this app called Clubhouse, and he said, yo, he's really on this thing saying he didn't tell on Kuda B, because I think that was the only thing that people said, well, if they robbed you, they kidnapped you, they fucked your baby mama, Kuda B's the only dude who did not do any of that. So why did you tell on him?
Let me stop you. Let me stop you first off. Nobody did any of that. All right, let's not get confused. Melly didn't do any of that. Ish didn't do any of that. I didn't do any of that. Roe Murder didn't do any of that. Crippy didn't do any of that. Drama didn't do any of that. Bat didn't do any of that. Like, you get what I'm saying? So let's stop right there, man. It's a public case, man. It's public record, man. Like the people who did what they did with him was dudes we was beefing with. That's what happens in the street. If you get caught slipping or you get caught lacking, somebody's gonna do what they gotta do with you on either end. So, like, for him to say that niggas wasn't loyal, or none of my niggas, like, my niggas is stand-up niggas. Every one of them, every last one of them. I couldn't be prouder to be in a situation with any other people, including my man Ish. Ish is not a street dude. Ish is a whole father. And the kid lied on him and said Ish robbed somebody and Ish did all this. Come on, bro. All I want you to do is for future reference, man. Everything's going to get clarified in the Trayvon interview, right? First and foremost. But secondly, when y'all interviewing this kid, ask him these questions. Y'all letting him create a narrative that isn't true and just come up with lies.
What should we ask him?
Cool to be told. Yeah. Ask him why did you first and foremost, man? Why are you still working with these people if you're not telling? How you think all these rappers are getting indicted by the feds right now? Who you think? Go back to his case history. Like when he testified, he called all these dudes' names up. Why are you calling Jim Jones?
This call is from a federal prison.
Why are you calling Jim Jones?
I like how she interrupted him and said, this call is from a federal prison. Just to remind him, nigga, you are being recorded. Shut the... Bro, what the fuck? This is so scary to listen to, because I don't know how this might go if they hear something that they don't like. You feel me? On top of that, I don't think 6ix9ine is getting all these rappers indicted, bro. I do think he snitched, but what did he have to do with motherfucking... what's his nigga name? The New York boy that got locked up? Casanova. What do you have to do with Casanova? Fuck, he had to do with Herb. Herb was evading his taxes. Like, a lot of these rappers was doing shit in their own cities away from 6ix9ine. So I don't think he's getting a lot of these rappers locked up. He dropped the dime on Jim Jones. Yeah, Jim Jones not in jail. He mentioned Cardi B name. Cardi B not in jail. He mentioned a couple of niggas name. Trippie Redd name. Trippie Redd not in jail. So I don't think you can just label him as the person that's getting everybody locked up. I do think he is working with the feds still, but I don't think he's getting rappers locked up.
I mean, interview with Wack. Why are you doing things like that? You still trying to get people indicted? What type of time are you on if you didn't tell? If you like, you get what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. I'm glad you brought up Jim Jones, because, like, for clarity for everybody else, and I'm hoping you still have a good relationship with Mel Murder, right? Do you, Mel Murder, or anybody else in from 9 Trey consider Jim Jones a snitch?
Come on, that's not even a question. That's not even a question. If he was, we wouldn't be around him. That's the bro. Like that's the. I love him. I love him like he loves us. It's just that simple. Like that's not even a question. That's like that. No, like it's point blank. No, like not even. His name is not even the same sentence as that. It wouldn't be. It couldn't be. Like we hold him with the highest regard for a reason. We couldn't be. It wouldn't be. Not at all.
I'm only asking that because recently, like the whole topic of 6ix9ine saying, "Yo, he should have been indicted because of a conversation about super violating."
Listen, man. Like y'all gotta really understand what's going on. This is a federal case, right? If Jim had anything to do with anything, he would have been indicted. He didn't have anything to do with anything, bro. People are allowed to say what they feel at any given time. If you violate me and I feel like I want to tell my brother what to do, that's cool, bro. Like that's what he was doing. Y'all heard it. The recordings came out, and the full-length recordings are going to be out on the Straightway documentary, my documentary. But you heard what Complex released. Y'all heard it. He was just speaking something. He didn't say anything. Nobody said kill the kid or hurt the kid. He ain't say nothing like that.
Well, Wax said a security guard was attacked afterwards. That's what he said.
Security guard was attacked. Wack is not part of this. Like, why does what he says have merit? Like they're speaking.
Well, it's a part of the main narrative and conversation. When we talked before we even did this, you said, "Ak, what's going on with the narrative?" Right. This is how the narrative is getting out. So I'm asking you. You could confront.
He flustered, man. I told you in the first part, he is flustered. Even Akademiks is trying to remind him right now, nigga, this is what you're here to talk about. Don't get mad at me for asking the questions. If you're here to talk about this, we don't care about the Straightway documentary. We don't care about anything that has to do with you and your personal life. We care about what the fuck happened in this situation that you are forever tangled into in hip hop history. And he's flustered. He can't even peek that. Look at him. He's getting mad right now, bro. It's crazy.
The narrative. This is for the world. This is for the world. This is for the world and all your fans and all his fans, man. Right? When somebody speaks on a situation without any facts, it's their opinion. What you're listening to is two fucking corny ass dudes' opinion. These are not facts. Like, you get what I'm saying? If somebody wants to take the time out and get facts, they can do that. That's what we're here for. It's a public record, man. The case is public record, man. So all this shit that y'all running around with this dude and he's running around talking all this shit, and come on, man. It's not even interview worthy. You get what I'm saying? It's not even interview worthy.
And by the way, I know you say you didn't consider, which I would like to know why you didn't consider Wack a street dude. But for us civilians like me, right? When Wack says, "Yo, I know what usually goes down when things like this happen," so you know, like if he's giving insight, you know. So number one, why don't you?
What usually goes down?
Well, he's just saying that usually if somebody's on a on a wiretap talking like that, usually charges come down. If there isn't charges, there's something else going on. That's his thing. That's his.
First and foremost, you have to. Usually, he's never been indicted by the federal government. Like, you have to commit a crime. Like the standards on being in the federal government is very high. Like, even in the state, you can't prosecute somebody for being on the phone and saying, "Hey, yo, I think you should do this or I think you should do that." Like, that's what Jim did. Like, you got the recordings, release them shits again, and clear my man's name. The shit is going on out there with dudes who have no merit or no facts, claiming real niggas as rats. That's crazy. Like, and when a rat is saying that, that's even crazier. Like, a rat is a rat is a rat. Like, what the fuck are you guys not understanding? Why does he have merit? The kid's career is over. How much y'all pay Wack to do this shit? How much his label pay Wack to do it? Like,
Wack came to me with the idea of sitting down with 6ix9ine. He came to me with the idea.
Yeah, so that means Wack must need some clout. He must need some money. He gonna do something like, "What's up? Tell a nigga holler at me. I'll send him a mill." He need that. Hey, yo, some money out there. Like, what's going on?
Hey, I do want to ask you though, because you know, on one of the wiretaps that they don't talk about, like, and I think that's why you know, even 6ix9ine's audience started to rally against you personally, right? There was a conversation where it looked like either Mel or somebody was telling you to super violate 6ix9ine, and people took that like you were gonna harm 6ix9ine, or like like for lack of a better term, like you about to kill him or something like that. Like that's how people took it. You get me? So what is super violate?
What is super violate? Super violate. If y'all would have heard when my documentary comes out and they let the full interview come out, you're gonna hear me saying, "Yo, bro, I got it. We going on TMZ on Monday." Like that's the end of the conversation. That's what y'all gonna hear. You get what I'm saying? Like, super violent can mean anything, but he didn't mean if we wanted to hurt him, he would have been hurt. Like, that's just that simple.
Did you have plans of hurting 6ix9ine or like, you know, doing anything that,
bro,
you know?
Never. Like, listen, man. The feds ran down on him on Thursday, and by Sunday night we were all locked up. You get what I'm saying? Like, it never crossed my mind in none of that time, bro. And if it did, I'm the one who found him the place to live. I'm the one who handled all his bills. I'm the one who was in charge of all the finances. So if I needed or wanted anything done, it would have been done. And still to this day, it can't be done. Like, so all that shit y'all talking, all that shit that they're out there promoting, like, let's stop that, man. The fact is, the kid is out there running around trying to get a career out of nothing. He has his money's done. You get what I'm saying? And he's begging for death. Like, let's pray for this kid, man. Let's pray for him, man.
Shotti, you just mentioned even still to this day, like, I mean, so you don't wish anything bad happening to him, right? You don't wish like anyone would retaliate.
This call is from a federal prison.
There's no way I wish no. I wish life to the nigga. So he could you know why I want to live? So he could see and live and realize how hard it is, how these snitch niggas, like, what he got to do. Like, he can't have a normal life ever. He can't go outside ever. He can't go shopping. He can't go to the club ever. He can't be normal again ever. And the little money you had is going to run out. And when it runs out, you're going to have to deal with the dogs. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I want him to live. I don't want him to hurt. I don't want nothing wrong. I don't want nothing to happen to the kid. I want him to survive. I want him to enjoy life, man. And see the other side of this shit, man, because this shit is real, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm not mad at you. Like, you got to live with that, man. I don't got to live with this shit. It's time. This shit, every day pass out, I get closer to home. I'm fighting mine. All my niggas been prepared to do this. We've been prepared to do this, man, prior to him. And you get what I'm saying? This is how we bred, man. Every last one of them. That's why none of my niggas told. That's why none of mine testified. And I'm happy for that. Like, I'm grateful. I'm like, that's what I see out of everything, man. So
I also see people say, you know what, maybe 6ix9ine is getting unfairly blamed for the whole gang going down. There were other people who cooperated. CEO Chris. There was the driver as well. Did you guys blame mostly 6ix9ine or?
Jorge is a civilian. All right. Chris is Christian Cruz is definitely a rat, and Danny Hernandez 6ix9ine is definitely a rat. Like, it's just that simple, man. So, like, he wasn't the one who brought the indictment about, but he definitely cooperated, and that's just that. Like, you feel me? We ain't gonna keep talking about over and over the things that he claims are facts. When you guys get him there, ask him real questions, man. Don't let him create a narrative. Ask him real questions. Ask him, why did you testify on these people? If they were loyal to you, keep saying that we were loyal to him, but he says we're not. Like, when were we loyal? When were we loyal? Like, when? Nobody fucked your girl. Nobody hurt you. Like, you was never touched out there.
So for clarification, the people who kidnapped him, like, y'all were beefing with, so it wasn't one of you, like one of the homies.
No, there was niggas that we wasn't fucking with. We were not cool with them. Like, it's just that simple. He knows that. So why is he saying that? Like, yo, those were my dudes. No, at one point we were cool, but we weren't cool anymore. He knows that. Like, that shit is crazy.
I think as this shit goes on and on and on, I'm slowly but surely starting to believe every single thing that Shotti says. It's like, now you're starting to hear this nigga break down the story. You're starting to hear like the back details and shit. You're starting to hear like this little shit. You be like, that do make sense. This do make sense. So maybe this Treyway documentary will be important to finally closing like this whole fucking.
He knows that, man. But again,
it's just a long
he's
story.
trying to justify his actions, man. What I want to say is,
like, that's all there
dude,
is.
tell him you were scared. Let him know the truth, and you'll be alright, man. But you gonna keep lying and perpetuating and acting like you a gangster. You gonna get what gangsters get, man. It's just that simple, man. I wish him the best. You know what I'm saying? I want to say shout out to my niggas, my family, my friends, the family of my Codys. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to Crippy, Roe Murder, Mel Murder, Trauma, Ish, Bat. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, even the niggas who we ain't fuck with that's on the case that did what they didn't tell. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to them niggas too, because we bred a whole different way, man. You know what I mean? And tell a nigga I got 1.5 million. He told me he gonna knock niggas out. I got 1.5 million and my son will knock him out clean. However he want it. Don't go looking for Meek Mills or Lil Durk or none of them niggas. Tell him I'll let my son. We got this. I got 1.5 on that.
Wow. Hey, do you think either party, like either you or he, manipulated each other? Do you think that he manipulated you guys? Do you think you guys manipulated him?
Not whatsoever, man. Fair exchange is never a robbery, right? Let's leave it like that. Fair exchange is never a robbery. There would never be no 6ix9ine without Treyway and vice versa. Like, there would not vice versa, but there would never be 6ix9ine without Treyway. Let's put it like that, man. We were here before he came around. We're going to be here.
Just because you help a nigga blow up and a nigga helped you get money, don't mean that you are at no way in that at no part of that relationship could become
Long after
a thief.
Gone.
You feel me?
Just
Like,
that
nigga,
simple,
if you
man.
stole money after that,
I mean, check out the Treyway documentary when it dropped, man.
Yeah, I really just want to use this part, really just kind of checking on you. You know, because I think that people want to know how life been for you on the inside, and like how you surviving. Like, you know, you seem like you in decent spirits. You know,
I'm not in decent spirits. I'm in great spirits, man. We ain't gonna do that, man. We don't do decent, man. We do great everything we do, man. My spirits are great. You know what I mean? I am who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be myself everywhere I am. So I'm gonna be, I'm gonna live like a king no matter where I'm at, man. When in Rome, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that, man. This time is gonna be. I'm gonna be home way sooner than everybody thinks. Way sooner than everybody thinks. Trust that. Let's start with that. Then I just want to see my friends get home first. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Yeah,
that's really the laws are changing. I mean, everything's in my favor, and I pray every day that God continues to look over my family and my loved ones, and that's the most I can ask for. You know what I mean? Keep my health strong, and that's it.
Hey, do you blame yourself for associating, you know, even with 6ix9ine, that led to maybe not you, but like other people? Like, you know, you mentioned someone who is seemed like a civilian as well who got caught up in that case. You know, you said 6ix9ine told on. Do you blame yourself for like, yo, maybe I shouldn't have had this dude around?
I won't say I blame myself. First and foremost, everybody around, like, I take responsibility for.
All right, so it sounds like the rest of the interview is pretty much just talking about Shotti. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm interested to see the Treyway documentary to see what's going on with that. But as far as DJ Akademiks, I think that he needs to do a better job just interviewing people. You know, he's a legend on Twitch. He's a YouTube legend. You feel me? It is what it is. But when you're in this space, it's a certain quality that you need to bring, and it's a certain way that you need to go about it. It comes with experience, I guess. I don't have it, so it's crazy that I'm even talking about it, but